Welcome. 6 p.m. Sunday again. Welcome to Steve Place. This is November 9th. It's Veterans Day. Veterans Day will be coming up here on Tuesday. To me, it's my favorite day of the year. For those of you who live in Vegas, um, it's kind of like a trick or treat for veterans because all the hotels and restaurants here in town uh, seem to have a Veterans Day special where they basically free meals and that for all the vets and that, in appreciation for their service and that, you know. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope Olive Garden has a spaghetti special again this year. I love that special, and I'm looking forward to it. Some sad news tonight. Um, Max Miller passed away. Max Miller was one of our speakers in the 2015 conference, and he's no longer with us. Uh, it seems like our life is so fragile. Be here today and gone tomorrow. Um, I expect I have to watch what I do because, like this week, I ended up in the hospital again, and they think I may need to possibly have a gallbladder operation because I've developed from time to time. I develop pancreatitis, and it's caused by two things: gallbladders and drinking. I don't drink, so kind of narrows it down. Um, in the meantime, um, we are planning to possibly move here. We should know tomorrow if things are going to get finalized or not. And if it does, I'll be moving down to the middle of nowhere, you know, down to a place called Calnavary. If so, we'll probably need some help. If you have any volunteers out there, we'd appreciate all the help we can get. For the first time in, about 5 or 6 years, I'll be able to get all my stuff to a place where I can actually have access to them, easy access to them, and we'll be able to spread them out and work on them, on the stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. Um, like I say, anyone who wants to volunteer, I'll also be able to upgrade our website because I'll be able to get our videos out. You know that we have VHS tapes out, but we'll be able to get them converted over. I have a place to do that at, and you can expect to see a lot of Tesla videos coming out from in the 80s and 90s and that. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. Um, Next year's conference, I'm working on that. The 2026 hotel search is moving right along. We have a wide variety of hotels to choose from. All of them are pretty high class. I mean, we're talking like the Embassy, the Crown Plaza, the Marriott, um, and all of them have great, and the Uptown Sheraton. All of them have great features. We just have to get some agreement on things like a reasonable price because this year has been very tumultuous, to say the least. Uh, when I sign a contract, I have to guarantee I can fill some of my rooms, and so what we have to do is sit down and get the lowest price possible, get the amenities worked out and everything. Um, Try to figure out what the price range is at our members can afford to come to the conference with. We will be doing a live stream again for those who can't possibly make it. We're looking to we have a call for papers out there, and I'd like to see some more. I'm getting a wide variety of papers, ranging on many topics. Some of these people will be appearing at Steve's place throughout the. Excuse me, I got these flies bugging me. Man, I got these fly traps all over the place. I still can't get them all. But anyway, we'll be looking at maybe possibly doing an email survey later on this week or next week. I'm looking at cost and location. It's very big. Unfortunately, this month I just it's almost beyond comment here. Right now we have a government, which can't seem to function well, and right now they're shutting down airports left and right, and that's one of the things I need to be able to anticipate. Or what are the odds of that happening during our conference? I have to make sure that I don't get hammered in case the government does something like that to us. It's a shame. It's a shame that everything has to always be a drama, and quite frankly, I'm tired of all the drama. I like for things to go a little bit smoother, if at all possible. But anyway, all that to the side, I anticipate having a conference. I'm planning on having a conference. I'll be signing contracts to that effect, so I'll be tied in. And we'll be getting everything lined up for this upcoming year. Hopefully, if we can get this move done, I will be able to start doing the magazine again. And I hope some of you may be interested in writing articles. I'm always on the lookout for a good article and information on a wide variety of topics. This is an extraordinary place. We look at everything because everything in this world is interconnected, and I think that that's current events is actually proven that in a lot of ways. I hate being involved in politics to where it affects the science. And I try to avoid that at all costs. But right now, I have to keep that heavy on my mind because it affects our income flow so heavily. Anyway, that aside, I hope many of you are as optimistic as I am that we can have a conference next year. I'm thinking about maybe possibly doing one here in the desert. And now that I'll be moving down to literally anywhere in the middle of nowhere, I'm thinking about maybe we could just throw a tent up there and have like an old-fashioned revival out there. Come on, bring your camper down. There's a big RV park across the road. I just set up at the end of the runway there and have a blast. Who knows? That's always a possibility. We're only 20 miles from Laughlin, and Laughlin, I've been to a lot of good conferences in Laughlin. But to do something like that would probably be in the winter because it's just too hot to do that in summer. Here, it'd be like in the Vegas area and down the Conneaut area, it's like about 120 degrees during the summer months. That's why I had the conference in Albuquerque because it's a lot cooler, And I think so having it there, I can get out of the heat and come to a place where everyone can relax and enjoy themselves and not have to melt. I used to have conferences in Phoenix, and I could never get over 100 people there, you know. So it was a hard place to pull, you know. So if anyone has ideas on that, you know, uh, this year, Contact in the Desert will be May 28th to June 1st. And that I'll get more information later on the location of that. That's the dates I've been given. Our conference, uh, I'm looking at having August 12th to the 16th. That's like the second week in August, you know. I think I'm going to have had a good time in Albuquerque. I don't know. Like I say, we're looking at different hotels. Crown Plaza is a viable choice. Uh, they kind of are experienced to the way I deal with things there. You know. So anyway, I'm hoping to get more Tesla coil guys in this year. That'd be great if we could possibly do that. Um, there's nothing like a good Tesla coil to get everybody's attention. You know. And in the past, you know, I've had like a friend, Bill Weissock, who's no longer with us. Uh, he used to have an outside demo, and he could throw sparks. Well, the biggest spark I've seen him throw uh, on the small coil is probably about maybe 20 feet. But when he does his stadium size coil, the extra coil, I've seen it go out 60 to 70 feet. Yeah. And it's huge. Yeah. In fact, you know, when I was in visiting in Monrovia there, California, at the local airfield there, they have like a radio station. At the radio station, they allowed him to set up his coil. And we turned that thing on. I went there to visit them, and I just left for a few minutes to go get something to drink, and I come back, and the whole place is filled with cops. And that's when he threw this, when he threw the switch, you know, the sparks were so huge. Like I say, you're talking 60, 70 feet, you know, and it was huge. And some lady from across the field there saw that, called 911 and reported the radio station exploding. So, yeah, if you never, you know, you're not living unless you have a good Tesla coil story, you know. So yeah, it's great. So, like I say, we're trying to get some more papers in. We may have one. Looks like we may have one on remote viewing for those who are interested in that. And we can maybe do a workshop on that. I think that sounds kind of interesting. If you've ever seen The Men Who Kill Goats, you know, a great movie. Well, they're the ones who brought this out to pass. So, yeah. And then I'm looking for volunteers, you know, to do other things, you know, like I need people who know how to take advantage of like LinkedIn, you have an Instagram, you have a TikTok, even StreamYard has changed it so fast. I can't keep up with all the changes in that. So, like I say, we're looking for more volunteers there. Okay. And then I'd like to comment about our YouTube channel. And I'm really hoping that we can find people. Oh, I need to increase. Hold on a second. I just got to get rid of this. There we go. Okay, we have our YouTube channel has over 1,500 videos, and I'm getting ready to add about another 500. We need to boost our exposure on both YouTube and the different platforms uh, like Facebook and like the other ones, LinkedIn, uh, and that Blue Sky. Uh, I'm looking at getting more active on Blue Sky. It just seems like there's never enough hours in a day, though. So there you go, the Ministerial Goats. That was a great movie, and so I think if you get a chance, if you're interested in remote viewing, this would be a great opportunity. I do have a course on remote viewing. If you're interested, give me a call at our number 520-252-0374. That's my personal number. Uh, Sometime during the week, and I can get you some more information on that. We have all the exotic research conferences are online right now. I have all the most of the extraordinary technology up to 2023 online. I'm working on putting 2024 online, and then I'll be doing the 2025 later on this year. This will be on the YouTube side. For those of you who are interested, you can go to our homepage and look for this image here and click on it, and it will take you to the video on demand for 2025. I encourage you all to possibly purchase a live. It's up from our live stream. I'm working on getting the Karen cuts in there. These are the interviews that Karen did between the speakers, and for some reason they were on there. I just found that out. So I have people working on getting those up there to make it an even better program there. We also have the 2024 live stream available as video on demand. And I guess I need to put some more information up on that. Let's see what else we got going on here. DVD sales, that's our lifeblood right now. Once we get to the new location, and I can get my shelving put up again, I can reset up my online bookstore and go through and start upgrading the website and getting all those books, back up online there. So that's another goal I have. So I'm looking for, if anyone has any comments, just set up a link. Let me get the link out again. And for those who want to join us tonight, let me set that up. Send it out in the email. For those of you who want to join us tonight, there's the link. The wrong one. There we go. There's our caller hotline for the night. So if you want to come in and comment and add your 2 cents in, feel free. Last week was a great speaker. He will be at the conference, with his equipment and that. And what he'll be talking about in the conference is totally different. It'll be some electronic equipment he's developed for healing and that. So, so those of you who liked our speaker last week, Micah, he'll be there. at the conference. Anyway, so, and that was quite an extensive one. I don't think tonight will be as long. Like I say, the big thing I need to push, though, is the YouTube channel. Uh, for those of you who haven't been to our YouTube channel, I do a stream there. Steve's placed the stream directly there. And for those who are watching right now, anytime you can, give us a thumbs up on any of our videos, because that helps people get there. Okay, it looks like people are dropping off. And this here is what our box on our webpage. If you click on the TeslaTech channel, it takes you directly to the channel. If you go to the conference directory, it has a listing of all the directories and all the programs that we have up there too. So you click on the conference you want to go to, and it takes you there. And on the YouTube, you have a list of all the videos that are online. We had a couple of them that got yanked, by the YouTube channel. We're going to try to get those back up there. Since how they're changing everything, maybe they'll accept them now. If you know who the speaker was, you go to the speaker directory, you click on the speaker's name, and it'll bring up all the videos that we have from that speaker. And of course, we have all the back issues of Steve's Place Live. Just go to teslatech.info, and there it will be. So we have hundreds. Actually, we have hundreds, almost 2,000. Okay. We have an exclusive membership. It's $9.99 per month. It's a small price to pay for what you get. We have global access 24/7 to over 1,500 videos. All of these videos, even the ones they may take down, you can buy from us on DVDs as a DVD. I'm thinking about offering a discounted price to people if they purchase them through the YouTube channel. I just got to figure out how to make that happen. And that way, if you're watching something and you decide you want to get a DVD copy, we'll have an expedited order process. We cover everything. I mean, we have 10 years of global science. Global science is quite eclectic. And personally, I am shocked that they haven't banned more of those videos. Some of the videos they hit me on, I was quite shocked, about, because I didn't think they were that controversial. But who knows? But anyway, become an exclusive member for $9.99. In any case, you can go up to our you can go to the YouTube, subscribe. Subscriptions are free. The main thing about subscriptions is every time we put a video, whether it's free or it's a member, you will be notified as a subscriber. I'm hoping to get some more podcasts that hooked into that, and you may be able to watch them on YouTube as well. We'll see. The world is the limit. And I'm looking forward to a bright future. And again, I like to give our a consolation here to Max. It's always a sad day when we lose another member of the community here. So So anyway, C. Wheeler. Anyway, with if no one has any questions or anything, I'm going to go ahead and call it a short night, and maybe catch up with you all next week. Hope I'll have another super speaker, and we'll see you then. And thank you again for attending. And I'll try to get you a more advanced notice, but like I said, I was in the hospital this week, and it kind of eats up the time when you have to go up there. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, and you'll have a great day. And I'll see you on next week.